Hey, it's your boy Tony Amore of Urban Crimes TV, and I'm back with another video. But before we get started, can you please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that I'm able to bring you the latest information concerning crimes that plague urban communities across America. Now let's get started. 31-year-old Krystal Tucker, better known to her family and friends as KT, was a hardworking and loving young lady that was well known in the Milwaukee area for a bubbly personality. Now, whether she was discussing social justice issues while co-hosting a podcast or greeting you at the door of the Brownstone Social Lounge, she had a passion and love for people, and the people loved her. But sadly, on Thursday, February the 10th, 2022, just before 10 p.m., a young man entered the front lobby of the Brownstone Social Lounge in downtown Milwaukee, but was denied entry due to not meeting the minimum age requirement of 27. It was said that he got upset when he was not allowed entrance into the bar and pulled out a handgun. Unfortunately, shots were fired and 3 people were hit. 2 male co-workers, aged 23, and Krystal. Krystal would be the only one that would succumb to her injuries. Now, in a statement made by Jonah Moore, Brownstone's general manager, who was also a friend of Krystal's, she said that she always made sure that everyone was good. She also made sure that everyone had what they needed, and if they didn't, she found a way to make sure that everybody that came through that door was going to come back. So she played a huge role in creating an experience that so many people talked about at Brownstone. She went on to say that she remembered hearing the sound of the shots, the chaos that broke out, and just the aftermath of it all. It all happened really fast. It was really a senseless act of violence that did not need to take place. On a Facebook post, the Brownstone wrote that it prides itself on being a safe haven for Black professionals, restricting access to anyone under the age of 27 to avoid the far too often unpredictable violence associated with this type of demographic. Neighboring businesses said that the Brownstone is known for adhering to a dress code for all guests and has an owner that runs a tight ship, trying to avoid these type of situations. In a heartfelt statement made by Josh Campbell, one of Krystal's closest friends, he said that he didn't know why somebody would want to do this. She never harmed anybody. She was just a harmless person, and she loved everybody. I just hope that justice is served and that they catch this guy so that her death won't be in vain.
Let's find some common solutions. We've got some major problems here.
I think it's just simply outrageous what's happening to Milwaukee and this violence.
We got to do better. We got to send a better message.
After another night of shocking and deadly violence in Milwaukee, we ask for solutions from all 7 men and women who want to be the next mayor. Good evening. Thanks so much for being there. I'm Jessa Brycebeck.
And I'm Natalie Shepard. Milwaukee is facing a violence crisis. 2 separate murders took place last night. The victims just 10 and 31.
Winnie Dortch beginning our coverage tonight live on Water Street at the scene of a deadly shooting at a Milwaukee social lounge. Winnie.
31-year-old Krystal Tucker is now dead after a shooting here at the Brownstone Social Lounge. Her co-workers are in shock, disbelief, still trying to understand this tragedy. They say her presence could light up a room. Another life lost in the city of Milwaukee. 31-year-old Krystal Tucker was well known and respected all across town.
But she had a beautiful spirit. She was extremely funny. She had a beautiful smile.
Tucker was the executive assistant and a server at the Brownstone Social Lounge in downtown Milwaukee, a safe haven for young professionals, a place to network.
We work really hard to make sure that our customers have a safe place to go to and be in an environment where they feel welcomed.
Tucker was an employee for a year and a half. She was shot and killed on the job Thursday night.
Definitely at a loss for words, very hurt, devastated.
A customer was denied access inside the lounge and opened fire in revenge, shooting Tucker and 2 others. David Blackman was there and saw it all go down.
Security had to do their job, and they were trying to get him out the door. I think Krystal may have opened the door. As soon as he kind of put him out the door, that's when the guy started shooting. We got up, everybody rushed to the back. And I had to come back and gather some things that were left behind. And That's when, unfortunately, I saw Krystal on the floor.
Tucker was a co-host for the Real Bar Talk podcast before starting a spin-off show with her best friend. Her podcast family says she was a voice of laughter.
There's definitely going to be a long road ahead of healing and understanding, but we are strong, and it's gonna be hard to do, but we're gonna get through it together.
Ironically, Krystal had just recorded a podcast a day prior to the incident discussing concerns over crimes in the Milwaukee community. The Milwaukee Police Department says that the shooter is still on the loose, but they are reluctant about releasing any information about him because they know who they're looking for. If anyone has any information about this case, you are asked to contact the Milwaukee Police Department at 414-935-7272. Again, 414-935-7272. Well, that's going to do it for another episode of Urban Crimes TV. And to the family and friends of Krystal Tucker, her name will never be forgotten. May she rest in peace. Again, if you're new to my channel, please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Remember, no one tells our stories like we tell our stories. You be blessed.